All right, everyone, we're joined on the dais by head coach Gino Damari, third baseman Yohandi Morales, outfielder Jacob Burke, and pitcher Ronaldo Gallo. If you could please use the hand raise function if you've got a question for either coach or any of our student athletes on Zoom. We will make sure we get to you, but we will start with an opening statement from Coach Damari before we head into questions for both student athletes and the head coach. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, Canisius is a good team. That's a veteran team, battled, very, very confident team. And they gave us all we could handle. They jumped out early on us, and I was happy to see our guys come back, obviously. And we had a battle. We had a battle all the way through. We got some big hits. Obviously, Yo-Yo had an unbelievable game, but we also got some big hits. And Dorian had two RBI up the middle. And, of course, we added some insurance runs, which I thought were huge late in the game. Little disappointed in some of our pitching. Some of our pitchers threw very well. I know Ali Torres and Gage Zeal came in and did well. Some of the other guys, we need to do a better job, and they know that. But at the end of the day, this is a team game, and it's a team win. And we were able to get it done, especially on the offensive side. So we'll move on and get ready for the next game.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start with questions in the room. We'll start with Walter Villa.
I would like one word from each of you, Coach, starting with you and Andana, to describe Yohandi's performance today, if you would, please.
Impressive.
Impressive. Yohandi?
Amazing. 2 words. Not surprised.
Electric.
And then if I please, I could follow. Yohandi, were you surprised, especially the third time, that they didn't intentionally walk? There was a guy on first.
Yeah.
So it may have been a little bit non-conventional, but did that thought, the coach said he thought about it. What was your thought going into that they were going to pitch you to you, or what?
I mean, I was expecting to get, obviously, out out there and do what I can to get on base to help my team score some runs. I wasn't really trying to do too much. Thankfully, the ball got out and we got to get some runs there, but I didn't really think that he was going to intentionally walk me there.
We have some hands up on Zoom. We'll go to Mike DePasquale from WSVN. Mike, go ahead.
Thanks, Cam. Yo-Yo, this question's for you. I asked you before this started about if you felt the U was being respected, and you said that they'll be hating on Miami and the Canes all they want. Do you go into this regionals based on what you did tonight with maybe a chip on your shoulder a little bit?
I mean, we're just trying to win every game that we can, especially tonight. Tonight was the most important game, basically, of the year. We had to get through them first. We struggled in the beginning, and it was a tough game. They obviously came out to try to win the game. But, yeah, I mean, we just try to do the best we can every game that we go out there.
If I could follow up real quick, Yo-Yo, did you have a feeling going into this game that this could be your night?
I mean, I always have that feeling. I'm always trying to do the best I can when I go out there. I'm not just trying to do what I can to help my team win. That's mainly it.
We have another hand up. We'll go to Chris Stock from 24/7. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, I apologize. Audio went out. But, Coach, again, with the pitching, can you just talk about the impact that these guys made? Explain more about this bullpen, what they were able to do, essentially allow you guys to get back into this one.
Well, yeah, I mean, we went to him early, and we're just talking about Ronnie making that was a huge play. That was the bases loaded, 2 outs, and Ronnie was struggling a little bit. Their third hole hitter was up at the time, and that actually play came from JD in the dugout. The guy was taking some aggressive leads. They have we knew that in the scouting report, that they take kind of big secondaries and kind of hop and try to time their secondaries and whatnot. So that was a big play, but Ronnie's got to execute it with Dom, and we practiced that. We practice it this week. We practice picks every week, and that play is huge because again, Ronnie's struggling. It's the perfect time to put that play on for him and get that big out. And then, of course, we bring in Torres, and Alejandro Torres and Gage Zeal both went 6 up, 6 down, if I'm not mistaken, both through 2 innings. So if that's my math's right, that's 12 up, 12 down between the 2 of those guys, which really gave us a chance to come back. And I did leave out in the locker room. Burke's home run, you guys are reminding me, was huge, hitting that home run to tie the game up. And then Alex comes in and, again, he struggled a little bit. We'd like to see Alex throw a little bit better. We know he's better than that. And even Walt is a little bit, he wasn't maybe as sharp as he normally is. But we had such a big lead that we kind of put it out of reach with the insurance runs.
Got one more hand up on Zoom. We'll go to Susan Miller-Degnan from the Herald. Susan, go ahead.
Hey guys, congratulations. Gino and anybody else there, the rain and the long delays, what kind of effect did that have on you guys? Obviously you're home, so it had to be better, and how do you think it's going to affect from here on out, with the new schedule and stuff?
Well, I can't answer that. I can't predict the weather moving forward, but we did talk about it during the week that, there's a chance we're going to have weather. We've been in a few regionals over the years where they don't always work out exactly the way you want. We normally have weather this time of year. We happen to have a storm come through here, so the timing wasn't great, but we talked to the guys about it multiple times, and I just told them to embrace it, just enjoy it. You know what? Don't get upset, don't get down, don't get miserable, and you're going to stop. So that's the one thing we didn't want. And then the NCAA guys, the reps here, and our people, first of all, our crew, our grounds crew did an unbelievable job getting our field ready and staying on it because we got a ton of rain here, a ton. And the field was in great shape, great shape. But, the reps understand they don't want to start a game and stop a game and start it and stop. We were fortunate. The game was supposed to start at 5, and they backed it up 5:30. Thank goodness. If we started at 5, we would have burned the pitcher early on. Both teams would have possibly, and you don't want that. So things worked out for us, but you got to deal with it. You just got to deal with the weather, and then we might have to deal with some more as we go along. So just embrace it, enjoy it. We've played in crazy weather here. We played in the snow. I told them a few years ago at Pitt, and that was really wild for these guys. And they had fun with it. We ended up winning that game. It was a rubber match game on Sunday. So, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an idea tomorrow about what time or some kind of window when you might play tomorrow?
Well, we're the middle game, so the first game starts at 3. If things go well with that first game, we're 3:06, maybe first pitch, I think is what it is. If that game goes a little long, then it's 55 minutes, I think, after the first game. So that's the general consensus.
Okay, first game's at 3 p.m. You're saying,
11.
right?
If I said that
Oh.
wrong, first game's at 11. I'm sorry. Second.
You said 3. Okay.
I'm sorry. First game's at 11. Second game's at 3:06, which is our game.
Questions?
That sounds better. Okay.
Sorry.
Yoandi, just kind of, what were you seeing tonight at the plate? It seemed like everything was going right for you. Just like your thought process at the plate, just how you were feeling up there.
I mean, I felt amazing. Obviously, I got to hit 3 home runs. I was just trying to do the best I can to get on base in any way possible. I was just seeing the ball really well today, but honestly, what's more exciting than that was getting the win tonight. That's the big part of it. Doesn't matter what I do 0 for 4, 4 for 4. As long as we win the game is really all that matters. So that's it.
Gabe, we'll wrap up with you.
For everybody, coming into the regional, you guys didn't perform well in the ACC tournament, and today you fell behind early, but you came back. The bullpen stepped up. The hitting started making clutch plays, and on defense, Patelli made a great catch, robbing that hitter of a potential single. How important is it for you guys to win today's game? Like, what does it mean for you guys to win today's game?
Well, it's huge. Winning the first game obviously now puts you in a position. This next game is really, really big. You win these first 2 games. Now you only got to win 1 game to move on. And you lose the first game or the second game, you got to go through that loser's bracket, which can be difficult, not undoable, but it's very difficult. So, no, it was big, and you're right. We didn't play well in the tournament, but somebody reminded me the other day, Mississippi State played terrible in their tournament last year, went 0-2 and won the national championship. So, you just got to turn the page in the sport. It's a crazy sport. You can go out and get beat up like we did against Clemson 20-5 this year, and won 14 straight after that. It's just a crazy game. We got good players. We got talented players, and if they play the game the way I know they can play, we can beat anybody on any given day.
We'll wrap up with Chris Stock, who has a hand up on Zoom. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, just a couple things. Yoani, was there anything different in the dugout when you guys got down that maybe you guys did with approach differently than with the last few games of the ACC tournament? Was there anything different there? And then I do have a quick thing for Coach after.
Yeah, he was asking you.
I mean, we never really got down in the game. We were just down 3-1. That's really not much of a difference, to be honest. We've battled back from way worse than that, so the team wasn't really down at all inside the dugout. We were just having fun with the home run cart, which we were in there a couple times. And honestly, forgot about the ACC tournament already. That's already in the past. I don't know, we won today, so I think that's more important now. We just won tonight, so we just got to worry about tomorrow now.
And Coach, any announcement, will Palmquist be your guy tomorrow, I assume?
I haven't announced it yet, but I'm sure you can figure that one out.
And then, Gabby Gutierrez, did he clear? Is he available for you?
Yes, yes, he is. Yep.
Thank you.